My people, you don't chele. As Kabiyesi was rejected, immediately he entered the shrine of Odua, as he couldn't meet up with the demands of the priests at Odua shrine. And mind you, my people, they said the shrine he went to was not in Ile-Ife, as he was looking for the one that could give him that assurance for purification. They said he went for sanctification and purification over the recent happenings in the palace. But then he didn't want to use Ile-Ife because he don't cast bata for Ile-Ife, and no priest would grant him that, as he went straight to Ogun State to go and have a purification and sanctification. But unknown to him, he didn't know that these people already saw in him as he was stepping in. They knew him very well as Kabiyesi. Yes, everybody knows Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi. They know him very well, but immediately he came inside, because not everyone knows about the crisis that are happening in the palace. So maybe he was thinking that the ones at Ogun State doesn't know about the latest happenings in the palace, and he went there for them to purify and sanctify him, so that he could even know whether anything is wrong with him or whether he's using his right senses. There is a situation, there is a state of mind someone will be at a time in someone's life. There are kind of things wey you go dey do like this. Make I just break the English, no time. You get the kind thing wey you go dey do like this, for example, and at a point you go dey ask yourself whether na you dey do this thing, whether normally say I don change o, shey na me dey do this thing, and you go wan verify to know whether something is behind it, or actually that you just changed. So I think that is the state that Kabiyesi is, as he stepped into the Odua shrine in Ogun State. And guess what happened, my people? It didn't go well for him, but let's just say welcome to you before we continue. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to the time this information is given to you. Is your girl Life Gist Plus. I am here again with another hot and spicy news from the palace of Kabiyesi. Please, if you have not subscribed, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, please, and please just press the notification bell, so that each time we release a new update, a new gist, because here na live gist we dey give as e dey hot from the palace of Kabiyesi. Thank you. So what were we saying? As Kabiyesi entered there, it's already told on the priest that something is really wrong with this man. Yes, they know that something is wrong with him, that somebody is out there manipulating him. Yes, they already told him, Kabiyesi, oh, may you live long. After hailing him all the royal hailings, they told him, Kabiyesi, someone is sitting on your matter. Someone is sitting on your matter between Queen Naomi and your first wife, So, but you really need to help yourself, because we cannot help you unless you help yourself. And if we can recall, there has been a rumor that even the time he went to Ifa priest in Ile-Ife, they even told him that before we can help you, you must have to do one or two. And it's the same thing that they told him at Ogun State, that before they can help him, that he must confess, admit, surrender, accept, and seal am and stamp am, like he will never ever hurt Queen Naomi again. That he will speak with his mouth, like he will say that he will never have anything to do with any other woman. That Queen Naomi is graced, and if not that he has promised Queen Naomi earlier from time that he was not going to have any other wife except her, then it's not a case. I don't see any case for a king having 6 wives, 10 wives, 20 wives. It's your choice. After all, this guy, Regina Daniel's husband, had married as many, like up to 6 wives. We even heard Regina is the 6th wife or so, as the rumor may have it. So, because for some of us who do not understand, because most people will think that, how will Queen Naomi not want Kabiyesi to marry? Does Queen Naomi think that Kabiyesi, the royal monarch, will just marry only one wife? Make she dey play. No, Queen Naomi never thought that maybe Kabiyesi would not marry more than one wife. But it is choice. If you come to marry me, I will have to be in agreement with you. If what I want is, if you accept what I want the way I want it, then it's an agreement. You don't have to bridge it. It's like a covenant. You come to marry me and I said, please, I don't want to marry you. I cannot marry a king. You now say, why? I say, no, because kings, they used to marry plenty wives. I cannot deal with plenty wives. I cannot stay. I can't cheer. Please, that is the reason. That is just the reason. It's harmless reason. I do not have any grudge against you. After all, we've never been in a relationship. You've not hurt me before. I just say I cannot marry someone because I can't marry you because you have the right to marry as many wives as possible. Now, instead of Kabiyesi to say, okay, that is the reason, I can't help it, then let's forget about it. We now heard that Kabiyesi now promised Queen Naomi that no, that he's not going to marry more than one wife. That is only him. That the ex-wives are the only people that he knows he has something with because of the children they gave him. So that he's not going to marry more than one wife. Only her. It's an agreement, like a covenant. So now that is what the Ifa priest is telling him. You have to make that declaration in the palace that you will not have anything to do with any other woman. Because Queen Naomi's spirit is very strong. And it's the spirit that is following you about like this that you are misbehaving. Because you really hurt her. You've broken the covenant. You've broken the oaths. You've broken the promises. You break a lot of things. You even broke her V. Join. So when you broke her V, based on the reason she gave you, and you accepted that it is only you, on the process of breaking the V, you have already breaking a covenant with her that it has to be only her. We're not talking about cheating here, because men are polygamous in nation. Anybody can, most times they are most likely to cheat. You understand? But marriage, bringing a person into your home and making her a second wife, third wife, fourth wife, when you promised the person. So, which means you are forcing Queen Naomi to live a life that she doesn't want for herself. Listen, everybody has the life they want to live in. Everybody has the life they want to live, right? So that is it. So we now see that immediately the Ogun State Ifa priest saw him. He told him, this is the only thing that we can do. We will only help you if you help yourself first. You have to help us to help you. And the help you have to help us is for you to say, okay, from now henceforth, if Queen Naomi ever comes back to me, if you are cleansed and sanctified from all of these things you did with these Olores, then you will now have to promise that no other woman will come in as a wife. They did not tell him to swear for cheating, because nobody can tell a man that. We know about that. That is fine. But marrying another person is not allowed. So that is what you have to promise here. So they said Kabiyesi could not even do that. He couldn't seal that deal. He couldn't even accept, because in his mind he really wants as many wives as possible. He wants many women, even though that these ones are don't teach and pepper. He still maybe want them like that, maybe because of wanting. So according to what we heard, they said, if a priest say, well, anytime you feel you are ready, because that is the only thing we can do. You cannot run away from it. Even if you run from here to Jamaica to any native doctor, they will still tell you the same thing, because you made a promise, because you made an oath to someone that you are not going to do this. You have promised, and on the process you broke the V. The blood is the covenant, and that is what is haunting you. So you must have to accept, or you let her go. That is the only option. Either you let her go, but free her, do set free festival, let her go, or you continue to, you come and swear and seal it that you are not going to have anything to do with any other woman as a wife, not as side chick, not as a this thing. That one is his business. If he decides to cheat with a side chick, is his money, is his business, because we all know that side chick, they cause sha. So Kabiyesi now has two options: either to go and seal the deal of not marrying more than one wife, meaning that he has to chase all these wives away. Then secondly, he has another option of throwing all of them out, marrying only Queen Naomi for the rest of his life. Alright, my people, I'm just going to bring you more updates. Stay cool and stay calm. Stay tuned. Bye. Don't forget that all these are alleged information.